Playing the drum set looks hard, but I think the drum set is one of the easier instruments to learn. You might want to switch to full screen mode or theater mode to make the screen easier to read at this point. The goal in this lesson is to learn the movements to play this drum beat. For this test, there will be no written music to worry with. You should be seated at a table or desk. Your feet should be flat on the floor, and the top of the desk should be roughly aligned with your belt. Your hands should lie flat on the desktop in a comfortable position. We will think in terms of beats, and we'll do some counting. These crude drawings should reassure you that you're in the right position. Hands and feet about shoulder width apart. Later, when I talk about drum fills, your hands will move closer together, but the feet will stay where they are. See here a crude drawing of a drum set. The bass drum head is black. The snare and tom heads are white, and the cymbals are yellow. All of the pieces are clustered together and surround the drummer. Every piece is easily within reach. The bass drum and the hi-hat are worked with pedals. What you are doing now is more like sitting on the drummer's throne at a drum set than you might think. The test hand positions work well. At the drum set, on the drummer's throne, the sticks become an extension of the hands and angle towards their target. All of this happens very naturally. I've added to the drawings to give you a view of the hands and sticks in use at the drum set. When playing a drum beat, the hands are spread apart at about shoulder width, with the right hand and forearm rolled towards the ride cymbal. When playing drum fills, the hands take the position used for playing the snare drum. The hands often travel between or around the drums. We are going to count 4 measures of 4 beats each. We will increment the first number of each group or measure so that we know how many measures we have counted. Okay, this first time, simply count with me. No tapping. 1, 2, ready, play. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 3, 4. 3, 2, 3, 4. 4, 2, 3, 4. If you need to, repeat that counting until you have it down. Now, tap the right hand on every count. Continue to count out loud for now. Ready? 1, 2, ready, play. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 3, 4. 3, 2, 3, 4. 4, 2, 3, 4. If you had a pair of drumsticks, your right hand would be positioned so that you would be tapping the ride cymbal. When we tap on every beat, we'll call that single time. So, you're playing single time on the ride cymbal. Sometimes a little imagination can go a long way. Repeat this exercise until you have it down. Single time on the ride cymbal sounds like this. Okay, now we'll use the left hand. The left hand will tap on beats 2 and 4 of every measure. When you're drumming, we use beats or counts to coordinate movements. But, just to help reassure you, you could think of these hand movements as right, both, right, both. Let's play with both hands. Ready? 1, 2, ready, play. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4. The left hand will be tapping the snare drum while the right hand plays the ride cymbal. With both hands working, you would hear something like this. Congratulations! If you are doing okay to this point, you are well on your way to playing the drum set. Next, let's try double time on the ride cymbal. Remember, single time was a tap on every beat. For double time, we add a tap between every beat. We will use the word "and" to help us count those additional taps. So now we will count 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 4 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Try counting with me. 1, 2, ready, count. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 4 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Let's play only the ride cymbal part with the right hand. Ready? 1, 2, ready, play. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 4 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Now, add the snare drum part on counts 2 and 4 of each measure with the left hand. Ready? 1, 2, ready, play. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 4 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Double time adds a lot, doesn't it? Now hear what it sounds like on the drum set. Okay, it's time to get the feet involved. We'll start with the right foot. Let's tap on every beat. At the drum set, the right foot would be playing the bass drum. Most likely, you won't be able to hear your footwork, but you should be able to prove to yourself that you can make these coordinated efforts. That's what this exercise is all about. Proving to yourself that you can do this. We'll do double time on the ride cymbal, snare on 2 and 4, and right foot, aka bass drum, on every beat. This time I will not play on my desktop. Instead, you will play along with a track of the drum beat. Ready? 1, 2, ready, play. Now that sounds like a drum beat. Did you get it done? Even better, there's more to come. Here it is, basic rock beat. The hands work the same as they have been. The feet alternate. Right, left, right, left. Let's listen to it, then we'll come back and work it out. Okay, more footwork. Let's alternate the feet. Right, left, right, left. The left foot would be playing the hi-hat. So that's bass drum on 1 and 3, hi-hat on 2 and 4. Again, the most important part is being able to coordinate all the movements. So in each measure we're playing double time on a cymbal, snare on 2 and 4, bass drum on 1 and 3, and hi-hat on 2 and 4. Please note the snare drum and hi-hat play together on beats 2 and 4 of each measure. From this point on, we will call this beat basic rock beat. Now, play along. Okay, we're going to do some fills. Move your hands a little bit closer together. Bring them both towards the center, maybe 2 inches. I call these fills trip around because we're going to go around the drums. Snare drum, small mounted tom, medium mounted tom, then floor tom. The drums are numbered in this drawing, and it just so happens that those numbers match up with the counting. We alternate the hands, sticking right, left. The 8th note fill is counted 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Listen to it here. Now 4 measures of basic rock beat, trip around 8th note fill and back into the beat. The 16th note fill is counted 1 E-enda, 2 E-enda, 3 E-enda, 4 E-enda. Okay, I'm sorry about the whirlwind approach to the end of this lesson, but I wanted to get all of this into the time limit I face on YouTube. If you work these movements out using your hands, you should be able to amaze yourself when you gain access to a drum set. Remember, you don't have to hit hard. Concentrate on getting the right feel to the beats.